Morning, welcome back to Alan's Allotment. It's Sunday the 21st of August 2022. Sorry if this camera that works, the light's a little bit dark. I'm trying to shade myself from the sun. How ironic. Yesterday it was bouncing off the ground and today it's beautiful again. There is a little breeze up, so it's not too bad. It should be relatively comfortable to work in. I'm just coming back up the allotment to see if I can get that last bit of the netting put up on the fence there. And I apologise for one of the videos that was put up earlier showing me putting on the bottom, the first run of the bottom second net on the outside. Something went wrong and there was a blank screen for quite a considerable time, after 8 minutes or something like that. So unfortunately, one error out of 200 and something videos, I suppose. Never mind. It is what it is, but apologies for that. So today I'm back up and I'm going to try and get this last bit of netting put on there, and that will be this fence netted all around the perimeter in this area here where the polytunnels are. Nearly there now. So a couple of good interesting points, comments from subscribers was that they were a bit concerned that I put this up and that the wind would weaken the fence, and I had already thought of this, but thanks for your tip anyways, and I decided the risk was worth a gamble to tidy the allotment. Now the back fence, with all the perimeter fence, they've got sleepers buried in the ground. They had to dig a push the sleepers into the ground, and they're going about 3 feet. And this fence has been up here at least 100 years, long before my time. I sort of took over this allotment. And some of the fences are leaning slightly, some of the posts are leaning, but you couldn't move them if you tried unless you got a digger in again to pull them up straight, and that way risking snapping them. But the concern was that when the gales get up, that it might blow the fence down or destroy the fence. And there is always that possibility because we get really severe gales up here, and it's a very exposed area on top of a quarry, this allotment. But I decided that the risk was worth a gamble, so we went ahead anyways. What we will do is batten it down again on the outside to try and secure it the best we can. But I do know the old netting that was put up there lasted quite a lot of years, and they didn't, and it was literally just cable tied on there. It wasn't put on the way I've done it. It was literally just cable tied on, and it did last a number of years before it perished and gave up, and it didn't blow the fence down. So fingers crossed, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm babbling now. I'm going to have a cup of coffee and then I'm going to try and get some more work done.
If I could hear my father's voice, he would tell me to move on. He would say I'll be just fine. Yeah, he would tell me we have time, time to laugh and time to heal. Our favorite song is on repeat, drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. Ooh, I'm wishing that you knew. That I'm thinking about you. I see that smile on your face. You told me about the hidden place, something in the atmosphere. You're always here, you always the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. And I'm wishing that you knew. That I'm thinking about you.
Right, the next job on the list. There's only one tree in this tunnel now not making progress, and it's the mandarin. If you can see how bad these leaves are. It's still got quite a few leaves on, but if I leave this much longer, I'm going to lose it altogether. So I clearly didn't clean the roots properly when I replanted that. I must have missed some in my hurry, in haste to get finished. So it's coming back out, and it's going to get the same treatment the grapefruit got. Right, so what I noticed right away as soon as I uprooted it is we have got some new root here now trying to get out into the compost, and it probably would have recovered as it was. There is definitely some brand new roots on there, but that is still quite a solid ball, and I clearly didn't clean off enough. So I'm going to do exactly the same with this as I did with the grapefruit and take every bit off, so I've got nothing but the roots. Then replant it. Yes, it's going to suffer again a little bit, but as you can see, the grapefruit came back in 2 weeks. That's it sorted now, guys. As you'll see, that's all we're left with now. It is completely cleaned. It was actually caked solid in here, all the way down, right down to the trunk. So we've now aerated these roots, and unfortunately we've broken one or two off, but some of the new ones are still on and still attached. Yep, okay. But this is now going to recover significantly. I didn't realise just how caked solid that was. Look, I really didn't realise just how caked solid it was. I thought, yeah, wrongly, that I'd get it all off, but there is only one way to do this. As I say, it's a lesson we learn, and I thought if I cleaned most of it off, it would recover. But it didn't. As you can see, it's now lost most of its leaf, which isn't a disaster, because all of the branches are still green, which means it's well alive. It is still very much alive, but it just couldn't put out any more new growth. It's even actually got a mandarin on this. There you go. That's surely never going to survive, but at least the tree now, with those new roots, at least I know it was trying to make a comeback, and now that it's spotlessly clean, back in this bed, fresh compost. I'll clear that compost away, put a bit of fresh in there, and then we'll get it replanted and we'll watch its progress. Right, I'm here. While the sun is shining, we're going to get another job done. I'm just having my cup of coffee, and then we're going to crack on, get the strimmer fired up, and we're going to go and get in the chicken pen and start knocking the nettles and brambles down inside there. Even if I just get the tops took off and get them tucked partly way down, at least that will be another job jobbed. Let's see how the strimmer performs today. Let's give it a go. Sweet. I'll set you up over there and we'll go and get some work done. I had made a start with a little battery strimmer down here, but we're going to tackle all these brambles now and these nettles and get them down a little bit. So we'll see if the chickens will leave the tripod long enough so we can bring you along. The blade on here, by the way, is a bramble smasher, and it is amazing. 10 quid on eBay or Amazon. Right, I'm going to swap the blade over on the strimmer now for the hedge trimming blade. So we're going to put this on, and then I've went as close to that fence as I dare go to. So we're now going to swap over for this and come down and clean up the fence the best we can. Right, that's that all relatively clear down there now. It certainly looks a lot better than it did, and I've gone as close to the fence as I need with that strimmer. But we've got 99% of that trimmed back. There's odd ends. We used the battery one that's more controllable and a lot lighter just to finish this off another day. Right, I've just been back over this again with the bramble smasher, which is actually a mulching blade. And the purpose of it is to come down on top of things, not to take them off. Although it will just take them off, you're left with the big long ends. It's designed to mulch it up into tiny little fragments coming down on top of it, if you don't already know. Right guys, it's 6 o'clock at night now. I've got all this smashed back. I'm not going to go right up to the fence on this side because basically I don't need to. That section over there is Kenny's with his ends, but I've cut it back from the path, so if I ever need to get the car down here, I'm right down now, and I've gone right back to the fence here because this is my growing area here. As you can see, so we've cut this, we've got all this smashed down with the bramble now. Bramble smasher up all the way right up there. A bit of patching up to do with the fence here, but all of this now is cut back, and a little bit of rubbish to clear out, and then I can get the ride on lawnmower down from where you can see where the grass has started coming back, that bit there, from about here down here, and start and get this level. So not only did I get all of that smashed down, going down this path with the car, the brambles were scratching the sides of the car. And I don't know if you can see or how good you can see, right down there. I went down there with the strimmer as well, with the bramble smasher, and I've cut a load of bramble either side back to stop scratching the car. So I've done all of that. I sort of cleared it like this bit here. So that is another job I've done. You must think I'm being on steroids today. So you can see right through here now, I can get right through. All this fence is what the lads done yesterday. So this is all but done now. We've still got the lats to go across the top and on the bottom for winter coming. And down the seams. Then I got all of this done today. And again, we need the lats on. on the outside now and down the seams, across the tops. I've got all of this done now. So that's a cracking jobbed. Oh, we got the mandarin tree sorted as well. Still got this much of this netting left. It isn't actually black, it's very, very dark green. I thought it was black, but it's from a different supplier that actually I didn't use the same supplier that I got the one in the polytunnel as a shade cloth. This is actually even better. And then, of course, last but not least, we've got all of this smashed down. That back fence more or less cleared. All of this cleared up here. And most of this fence cleared as well. I am well and truly tired. I think I'll sleep tonight, guys. Another little job I got done, I've just thought on. All these flowers that was in here, sitting in pots, and I was forever watering them and bringing them back from the dead. I threw them all in a potato bucket from when I emptied the potatoes in the spent compost, piled a lot in there and leave them to their own devices. Plus the bees can enjoy what there is left of these. Right, I'm wore out. I hope you've enjoyed today's little video, or the last couple of videos even. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, a like, comment, or even subscribe if you think you might want to follow me along on this channel. I really do appreciate, I'll keep on saying this, but I really do appreciate all of your likes, comments, subscriptions and supporting the channel. It helps me to be able to get the things that I need to be able to get to continue the improvements. For now, guys, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical, keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.